dance music, dark lighting, spotlight on Kawhi's face. He doesn't go on interviews. He's never trending on social media, and he barely speaks. But the moment that ball goes up, he becomes every superstar's worst nightmare. Show on screen, text the silent killer, lightning and blood scratch effects. A childhood of loss. Kawhi Leonard was born in Los Angeles in 1990. He grew up in a neighborhood surrounded by poverty and violence. But the biggest trauma came when he was just 16 years old. Black and white photo. Teenage Kawhi's face. His father, Mark Leonard, was shot and killed at the car wash he owned. To this day, the case remains unsolved. I stopped feeling only basketball remained, Kawhi once said. While friends drifted away, Kawhi stayed quiet and trained. Basketball wasn't just a game anymore. It became his therapy and his mission. T-O-U-G-H. Not flashy despite being scouts weren't excited about Kawhi. Not flashy, not skilled. No media personality. But he had something you couldn't measure. An iron will and freakishly long hands. Those hands would soon haunt the entire league. Slow motion clips. Kawhi steals from Curry from Giannis. When he entered the NBA, Kawhi didn't talk much. He trained quietly. He learned from Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich. Every game was a war. Every defensive play. A silent kill. 2014, the slain King LeBron. In 2014, Kawhi faced LeBron James in the NBA Finals. No one believed this quiet, faceless young player could shake the king. But he did. Highlights Kawhi locking up LeBron plus celebrating championship. The Spurs won the title. Kawhi Leonard was named Finals MVP. He didn't shout. He nodded once, then walked straight to the locker room. Leaving San Antonio labeled a traitor in 2018, Kawhi left the Spurs due to medical disagreements. The NBA world turned on him. Selfish, disloyal, overrated. But Kawhi didn't respond. He went silent again and landed in Toronto, a team that had never won an NBA championship. 2019, the shot that shocked the world. 2019 playoffs, Game 7, Raptors versus 76, tied game. 4.2 seconds left. Kawhi got the ball, drove to the corner, jumped. The shot bounced 4 times on the rim. Slow motion effect ball bouncing, crowd holding breath and went in. The Raptors were champions. Kawhi Finals MVP again. No screaming, no dancing, just a cold stare and a second Finals trophy. Legacy of the quiet killer Kawhi doesn't have a signature shoe line. He doesn't trend on TikTok. He doesn't go on late-night talk shows, but every NBA superstar respects him. LeBron James once said, Kawhi is the one opponent I can relax against. Not even for a second. Kevin Durant called him the most underrated killer in the league. With 2 championships, 2 Finals MVPs, and Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi has become the quietest threat the NBA has ever seen. Kawhi taught us one thing. You don't have to talk. If you let your victories speak, if you believe in the power of consistency, silence, and action, smash that LIKE button and subscribe to Rookie to Royalty, because the next legendary story could be yours.